East Rouse Football Academy and the Fair took over Stepford with the community activation pilot after us bombarding local MPs, and every MP would get our hands in Twitter accounts for about 4 months because we knew through COVID the light was fading, and if we didn't get floodlights or a complex soon, we would have nowhere for the kids to go.
Unfortunately, we had a number of suicides among young people, so we had to, a lot of mental health problems, so we had to do something.
We saw the idea of taking on facilities from Glasgow Life as a way of generating some income while still providing good services for the community.
Play with your friends, play football, enjoy yourself, enjoy it.
And thankfully we got the gates open back up again to Nethercraigs, which without having access to our club, just couldn't survive.
I was working, I was a truck driver at the time, and I was still working, and Jimmy says to us, listen, we need somebody to come in to run it for the community who knows, and I'm like, I'll get somebody. He's like, no, we're thinking about you, do you want to do it? And I was like, me?
We have got an infrastructure in place which has allowed us to take this massive step and running Nethercraigs in partnership with Glasgow Life.
All the decisions we're making are based on keeping the gates open and keeping the lights on. It's as simple as that.
If we were just interested in getting the gates open, we would have signed anything, we would have done anything just to get the kids in the door. I mean, I probably would have remortgaged my house, my wife would probably, it would just open the gates and let us get in.
And again, seeing the smiles and the faces of the boys and girls, as they come in and, as they're leaving and giving them, as much praise and building their confidence and seeing those young kids as they grow to developing into our older age groups and also the links that we have with the professional game. That's our pathway, which, starts with the mini kickers.
Which is fun, all the drills, it's hard working. Yeah.
I like when we score.
When you open the gates and you see an army of 50 kids running into a park to go to their coaches when they're absolutely desperate to get in, you see, you're doing something right.
We don't knock back anybody, so those young kids come in here and hopefully that's them for the next 10-15 years, part of the Pollock family.
To get us on the park again coaching a kid, it's what I've done all my life.
In my mid-20s, I began to understand how powerful football could be in bringing people together.
Anybody else want a shot?
To me, inclusivity is more than just not being judged and feeling that people are tolerant. To me, personally, it has to go way beyond that. I find that when I feel truly inclusive, then I feel that I can relax. I can be just myself the way I am. I don't have to hold back. I can be curious and brave and try new things. I can find myself understood and heard, but it's definitely more than just bare tolerance. It's a kind of openness and warm welcoming, and being able to build those bridges with others slowly and gradually, but still having a sense of a feeling that I can do what the others are able to do too.
I think our service users were impacted more than others due to their race and ethnicity. So getting outdoors and experiencing something within a group, it really boosts up their self-esteem and promotes their health and well-being rather than sitting in the house alone.
I've been coming to this group for 20 odd years. Absolutely fantastic. This is the only time I've been out since the COVID, and it does so much for me. Looking at nature, meeting other people, take me out of the house, gets me thinking positive what life is going to be after all this.
My name is Kapoor. I am 85 years old, and I came over here 10 years over here. So I'm citizen of USA, enjoying my life over here.
It's been amazing during lockdown just to have that time to meet others, and yeah, it's just been so good to have that for my mental health, and I definitely think it's something that I would recommend to other people.
Through the walking groups and other community groups, meeting people along the way, I feel more sure that I want to continue working with community groups myself and explore that further.
I found out through my GP link worker. I had COVID for quite a long time. I was, lacking kind of energy, a bit post-COVID fatigue, and I've been looking for groups, like local groups and so on, to help me just obviously socially interact, but also just get out and physically try and build up strength and recover sort of things. So yeah.
It's something that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find my way and find a path.
It's so good. Yeah. Life's for living.
First got on Kirsten's team, I thought, this is absolutely great, because Kirsten's very sociable. So she was so funny, she takes to you really well, you take to Kirsten very well. Kirsten likes to do things I do, like getting out, get for a walk.
I plan what I want to do, like I would like to go to Silvernows or Cramond. I'll say where we want to go, we tell them where we go as well. and we'll say, right, it's nice, we'll go to Silverhouse or go to Portobello or even go to Burnt Island on the train and go into the gardens and take our lunch and sit.
I think we have quite a big impact on Kirsten's life because Kirsten comes to us quite a lot. Kirsten comes to us more than she goes to anyone. Kirsten's got quite a great bond. Kirsten gets quite attached quite easy, I would say, as such. So, because obviously all us girls have been with her for quite a while, and she's chose us to go on her team. Like, she picks them that we help her quite a lot. Like, obviously Kirsten's faced quite a few challenges over the years that we all kind of know about, so we help and support her with that. And again, even just supporting her through the whole COVID thing with her mum and dad. And like I say, she comes to us for quite a lot. So,
because they're there for us to make sure we're doing things right, like money, helping with money situations with me. I'm not good with money, so that's how they're helping me with the money. Going to like skin clinic appointments, doctor's appointments, anything we need them to do, they're there for us, which is good, and that's we bond with them as well.
Because some people haven't got the family as well that can do these things, so we are there to make it possible for them to do what they still want to, make it possible for them to still do their dreams. See,
I have been with Enable for 18 years and they're fantastic PAs. This is us walking up to Kirsty's wedding. It's her wedding day.
I'm Flora. I'm in the house with housemate. I like my fantastic PAs.
Tesco's buy myself a bottle of wine for Saturday night's treats. Cheers!
My work as well down the road because I work in our office as admin manager. I do training days, PBS for the person that stays here. Oh, I love it. It's good. I love working in our office. No, they're fantastic. They are. They do a lot and they work hard. You know what I mean? In lockdown they've come in and it's hard, you know what I mean, for them coming in, they're working in lockdown and they've got their families as well.
You're on a shift where 10 to 5 you are constantly questions in your ear. So yeah, but it's great, she's lovely, she's very caring.
What could have changed?
So I'm getting out and enjoying the summer, the weather.
Cheers.
It was always designed to be a joint psychosocial support and an awareness-raising project.
I'm an exhibition event organizer since 20 years ago around the world. I was the big company under the name Middle East Group for exhibition and event organization. But still have a lot of problem with my new identity as a refugee. I'm as a very successful businessman. I'm transferred to a very weak refugee. There is a big gap. You can't make a bridge between them. Anyone can't make the bridge. With this one, and start to refound myself. It's a really amazing experience, and I think you can use it with every refugee or every asylum seeker. This is a big opportunity to let him say his problem.
Works like this, because basically if you're a refugee, you know, you've not just lost your home and your job and your family, some of whom have been killed, some of whom you're just separated from, but you've also lost your sense of who you are, you've lost your sense of identity, you're very lonely.
Start to find yourself in this experience. For me, I'm never stand on any platform or any stage, because I'm coming from different experience. We start to do this project for a year and a half of preparing, and we did our first show in Glasgow from 300 audience. Here, this is a very important point when you going to tell your sad story. For me, Trojan, it is a new opportunity to restart again from under zero, and a very good project to identify yourself for a new community. To see others and speak to others, this is can broke the routine of COVID, because you are stay at home for a long time. It's really a boring time. With this project, this is a new opportunity to break the routine and reality.
By bringing a group of Syrians together, most of them didn't know each other. It formed a community and a support group for them within.
أنا كثير عملتها، يعني كثير حاولت هون اللي بقلب اللي بعرفهم العالم، بقول لهم تعالوا بنحكي عن مشكلتنا، بنحكي عن وجعنا، بنوصل الرسالة. نحن هلا هون بنقدر ننقذ السوريين اللي بقلب سوريا، لأنه اللي بقلب سوريا هن هلا أسرى حرب. أما نحن هون هلا معنا المجال إنه نحكي ونعبر على قديش وجع السوريين، قديش تعانوا وتشنططوا وتبهدلوا. يعني نحن الحمد لله يعني اجينا على بلد امان، يعني بس ناس كثيره مو ببلد امان، ناس كثيره عم تتعذب وعم تتوجع وعم تموت، يعني لازم يعني نخلص.
اي انسان في جواته
والله الجروب يعني تقريبا
يكون محبوس شيء بده يطالعه، هون حريه. وشوي شوي مثل ويليام وشارلوت معهم المفتاح، يعني مثل عملوا لك
كنا خايفين اول ما اجينا طبعا
فوتوا فتنا طلعنا بقى.
ايه بالبدايه
في شيء جواتنا عم نطالعه، بجوز يكون فاشل بجوز يكون ناجح، نحن ما بنعرف، هي اراء العالم. بس نحن بأدنبرا وبجلاسكو وقفت العالم على حيلها وبكيت، كل العالم طلعت بكيانه، حكينا وبلشنا بالمسرحيه. كنت انا مفتتحه اول شيء المسرحيه، كانت كثير حلوه، ويمكن في ناس شافوها ناس ما شافوها ما بعرف، وكل الناس شاركوا وبكوا العالم اللي موجودين.
Safe, not enough to stay alive.
Red is my anger. Red is my fury. Red wants to scream with frustration, throw things, stamp, shout. Red can't accept reality and won't accept the truth. Purple is my hurt. Purple wants to curl up small and weep. Blue is my despair. Yellow is the happy sunshine of good times, progress, achievement, the feeling of getting somewhere. But yellow is always followed by purple, hurting again. Green is my envy. I envy those whose lives are normal. Green is bad. It thrives on red's anger. Red and green are allies, marching angrily on together, but getting nowhere. While poor, despairing blue cries out, "Why me?" There's no answer.
We've been married for 51 years, but actually came together longer than that. But these numbers just sound crazy. But, we continued with the ballet because we were able to. Certain things, I think people had to give up completely, but we were able to do that. And of course, we recognised the staff who are running the sessions, and they're really encouraging. There's things called Time to Dance, and it said it was put on for people who had dementia and their carers, and it was on. So I've always been interested in ballet.
It was you, really. To start, and then I suppose I went in your
under my guidance.
Yeah.
The flavour of the ballet is still there, very much, and there's a wide variety of music played, and you do gentle exercises. Actually, what you were saying, how you're aware of how you're making different muscles. You're aware of different muscles. What you do. And then it goes up to 6. You don't have to stand, but you have to stand. And there's the ballet music and then proper ballet steps.
Lockdown came in, so it was impossible to go to any dance. And I got really very upset. I thought, right, I finished. That's the end, that's it. And when I found out about the Scottish dancing, by accident really, but I found out about Scottish dancing and it was like a beginning again. I thought, there's something I can actually do, something I'll be able to do, which I've always liked. I was getting quite depressed. And then I found out about Scottish ballet. And you're sitting on a chair waving your arms about basically. But it's lovely music and the people are friendly and that's what it's all about. The research shows at the moment that physical exercise does not stop, doesn't cure Parkinson's obviously, doesn't stop it deteriorating, but it slows down the rate of deterioration. And that's always been important to me, that I've really fought. My consultant has actually said that he's astounded that he's never known anybody have Parkinson's for so long with so little deterioration. When they say you cannot do it, just tell them they are wrong. Make your load a little lighter, make the dance go on. Make your life a little brighter, make the dance go on.
My brother-in-law passed away suddenly, and I was the person helping the family. I was emotional, but I was coping. It was me who made all the arrangements, making all the phone calls and doing everything. After the funeral, I thought, I can't go to work. I spoke to the doctor. I needed to be signed off. And when I had a wee chat with the doctor, they said they will arrange for me to speak to someone. Someone will give you a call. Don't do that before the funeral. I need to concentrate. And then, a few days after the funeral, I got a call. I didn't even realize what was happening to me. Vari explained everything to me. She was very helpful. I remember at the start she was saying I was the glue, holding everyone together, and I can't try. The family in Poland, the family here, the arrangements, paperwork, benefits. I did everything we needed to do. That's why I was so stressed. I took too much on, and she had to make sure I wasn't dry glue. I can't stop. I need to help family. But having a chat, speaking every other day, helping me thinking about how to help the children. She wasn't needing to do that, but she did. She helped me to think about how I can help with the children. It was just great. They just care about you. They care about me. They are not just doing the job. Whether I've got another client, another visit, no. They say, I care about this client. They listen.
Having been diagnosed with breast cancer in August, I had to undergo 3 operations in September, October and November, with a course of radiotherapy to begin in January. My mum's health deteriorated rapidly at the beginning of January, and very sadly, after only 2 weeks, she passed away. One of the paramedics who had come out to Mum referred me to DBI. Having not realised that I needed to speak to someone, it could not have come at a better time for me. It was so helpful to have someone that I did not know, who could not see me and I could not see her. It was completely anonymous. Before COVID-19, you would have been seeing the advisor face to face. I found it much easier to be anonymous in that situation than meeting with someone face to face. It helped me to talk openly and freely. Obviously, I am still going through the grieving process. Some days I am okay, and other days are not so good. I do try to find solutions to my problems and realise that things will be a struggle going forward. It helped me understand this speaking to Vari, and giving time, this will get better.
Listen, it's going to be messy. Flight or fight. Desperate to talk. Couldn't find anyone. Didn't fit. Panic rising. Fight or flight. No one can hug you. I want to see my mum. Listen, it's going to be messy. Beaches of hope, they were my help. Needing friends, a hug, support. COVID compounding. Overwhelming. It's up to myself. It's just going to be time. I've got all the tools. They showed me how to use them. Listen, it's going to be messy.